Listen here, my friend. I ask you a question. Why do you buy hats? Virtual cosmetics that amount to ones and zeros in an online video game reality. But in our reality, result in ones and zeros being taken straight out of your bank account. I can tell you right now, I would never spend $80 on a real hat. So why do I spend this crazy amount of money on cosmetics that aren't even real?
TF2 cosmetics
are not real. They are real to me!
Personally, my spy loadout is worth around $200 alone. And that's with weapons, cosmetics, and everything. And I can only equip that on one of the 9 playable classes. Only one! I ask myself every day, why have I done this? But that's just a low number compared to other people out there. For example, Soundsmith's trademark Unusual is estimated to be worth over $2,000. That's insane. And Unusual is actually really unique because there's only 3 that are known to exist, making it extraordinarily rare. And he isn't the only one. Plenty of other TF2 YouTubers and players have uber expensive unusual hats, weapons, strange cosmetics, reskin, and rare expensive items. So I ask again, why do we do this to our bank accounts? What is the origin of TF2 hats? In the beginning, the world was void, and without headwear. Players had no method of personalization. There was no distinction between the heathen noobs and the devout followers of gamingism. All were equal until the good Lord released the Sniper vs. Spy patch on May 21st, 2009, forever changing the world of Team Fortress 2 forever. This update released the first 9 hats, one for each one of the champions of Team Fortress 2. The cost of these hats would not reach critical mass, but they were only the beginning. More advanced, expensive, and stylish hats would soon follow. The first unusual hat in TF2 would have had to have been uncrated just after September 30th, 2010. That's the day the Manconomy update dropped. Though I couldn't find when it was uncrated, I did find what it is. It is a circling peace sign styled shako, which is confirmed to have the oldest unique item ID out of any other unusual known today. Now that we understand the early history of hats, we can talk more about why we feel compelled as players to buy hats. It's obvious that as players we want to customize our characters. Almost all of the successful games in history feature some degree of character customization. Now the thing is, cosmetics don't change your stats at all anymore. But back in the good old days of TF2, you could equip certain loadouts to get bonuses, such as the Saharan Spy loadout, which was achieved by equipping the familiar Fez, the Dead Ringer, and this tongue twister right here, this one. I can't pronounce it. Mr. Paladin calls it something completely different. I'm not even gonna try. Equipping this loadout will make it so your Dead Ringer doesn't make any noise when you uncloak, making it incredibly powerful. But Valve thought this was too OP, and let's be honest, they're right. So they decided to remove it. Nowadays, most of these old loadout combinations don't give you anything, except a calling card, which is the tombstone that spawns on an enemy's corpse once you kill them. Or a unique taunt effect, like the Saharan Spy gives you a twister that goes around you when you taunt, which is kind of cool, I guess. The truth is that buying hats is a waste of money. But we're sort of taught by content creators, the other players, the game itself, that we need them. Just to show that we're good players. So even players that won't drop a large amount of money for an unusual will still have a bunch of regular cosmetics and might have a nice, good looking loadout. What is ironic about cosmetics is that they're paid to lose. People will estimate your skill level based on what you're wearing. And if you're wearing more like of a newbie attire, they may feel more relaxed around you and let down the guard in combat, giving you an easy kill. Valve has turned TF2 into a hat simulator. Valve made a fortune on people opening up crates just to get these unusuals that have no effect on the game whatsoever. And if you aren't lucky and you want one, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to look at buying one. And the prices range from around $20 for a low tier unusual and an estimated 14,000 for burning team captain, which is the highest that I know of. Isn't it weird how we would spend so much of our money just to look cool in a video game? I personally would never buy an unusual over $500, but at one point in my life, I told myself I would never buy an unusual, period. So I guess we might never know. Let me know what your favorite unusual is down in the comments, and tell me why it's your favorite. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm setting a bold goal for myself to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, which I'll be pretty lucky if I make it. This is Han Toasty, and I'll see you all next week.